time, we'd like to call our annual meeting. It's November 13th, 2023 at 7 p.m. Did everyone receive a notice in the mail on the election?
So Rita, you received something in the mail?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Did anyone that's here did not receive one? All right, at this time, I'm gonna ask Madeline to read our financial reports.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, who are y'all?
I am Victoria Manco.
Y'all are,
Water, Grady Rural Water District 3. She sits on the board. We are filling positions on the board. And I'm the bookkeeper of Grady Rural Water District 3.
so you're the bookkeeper and you're on the board.
Yes.
We're filling 3 positions. There's 3 positions open, for this. We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about the financial reports. Okay, so our total income, everything that was brought in last year, was $68,310.59. The auto expenses, $206.48. Bank charges was $13.05. Licensing was $50. Memberships and dues. We have to pay memberships to the ORWA every year to run the water company. $3,175.15. Office supplies was $680.75. Payroll and expenses for the entire year was $17,926.63. Professional fees for our CPA and all that kind of stuff, $1,930. Repairs and maintenance and all the fun stuff that has to be done, the bills and all that kind of stuff, $24,247.75. There was a $78 return check fee. And supplies such as chlorine and stuff like that, $1,860. After all of those are deducted out, right here, our telephone service, $1,117. Our, whenever you guys pay your bills, you guys pay me for trash. The water company makes no money off of that. It turns around and goes back to the town. And that was $14,063. So everybody wondered why we needed to go up or why the bills went up or whatever. We were in the hole $367.40 last year. So we had to go up on our bills. That's why we went up on our bills. Okay. What we have in our account right now, this is our last statement. For our savings, the ending balance was $8,099.20. For our revenue account, and that's money, all of the money that was put into our account, all the money goes into this revenue account and then it gets dispersed to our other accounts. We have a balance of $1,000 in this account. Everything else gets dispersed into the operation and maintenance account or our savings account, or like I said, the town of Bradley collecting for them. So we have $1,000 in our revenue account. And in our operation and maintenance account, the ending balance was $897.83. So those are the financials for Grady Rural Water District number 3. So you guys know how much money and where it's being spent and all that stuff.
Okay, at this time, we have a board set up here. We have 3 positions available. They're non-paying positions. Then we have a 1 year, a 2 year, and a 3 year. We have seat 1, seat 2, seat 3. There is some papers here that explains your responsibilities. And if you're interested in running for one of these seats, please sign your name if you want to try for a 1 year or 2 year or 3 year term.
Keep in mind that whenever you sign up, you can't, once you sign up for the, like if I nominate, say I nominate Ricky, he can't be nominated again for another position and again for another position. So each person can only be nominated for one position. It can't go 2 or 3 different ways. So remember, we are trying to get 3 board members for Grady Rural Water. On that note, I do have to say that for you to be a board member, your bill has to be in good condition. You cannot owe the water company any amount of money past 30 days. Otherwise, your membership has been, what did that say?
Customers who are not current on their bills technically have been forfeited, even if only temporary, and that and such, they cannot vote. You can't run for board, nor can you vote if you owe money to the water company at this time.
That's what our bylaws say, that's what the state auditor said. So, that being said, would anybody like to nominate, let's see, was there anything else that needed to be? Anybody wanna nominate anybody?
Is anyone interested in either 3 positions?
Does the water bill you receive have to be as that person?
Oh, yes. When each meter can only have 1 vote, so it's not each person that resides at a house, it's 1 meter for 1 vote. And whoever's name is on that meter, that's who has to vote. So I cannot vote because Claude Harrington is on the meter.
Like a couple, if you only have 1 person on the bill, that person can vote, the other person's. can't.
So, now we would like, is there anything else? Can you guys think of anything else?
Would anyone like to read your responsibilities or anything about these seats?
We do have some papers that I can send around. If anybody would like to, this is kind of what would have to be, this is what you're getting yourself into if you are on the board.
Interested?
Anybody? Anybody? Well, you aren't, you can.
I can read that, I just can't participate or whatever.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Darn.
And was there anything about it?
I know you're in it, I don't have a number, sorry. I'll give you one.
Well, I'm gonna nominate Donna Thornburg.
Okay. Donna Thornburg's nomination has been accepted.
Woo-hoo!
What seat would you like to nominate her for?
I want the 1 year.
1 year?
Her on the 2.
Okay. 2, Donna Thornburg. And Frankie, you said you would take the 1 year?
What happens if they nominate you and they read the paper and then they don't want to participate?
Well, too late.
You back up and punt.
So you want 3 years, Jamie? You want 3 years, Jamie?
He can't do it, he's operator.
I can't do none of it.
He's operator.
Aren't you,
Hi.
Jamie?
I'm the dumb one.
Can I help you?
I nominate Ricky Beverly for the 3 year.
For the 3 year?
3 year.
have time.
No.
If you're not fully interested and wholeheartedly going to do this, let's not make a joke of it, because it's serious.
Yeah, and I work 12, 15 hours a day, I ain't got.
And yes, and we have a lot of things going on with DEQ and some other agencies and stuff, so you really, if you're not going to, give 100%,
So Ricky, you were nominated, but you are deferring that nomination. You do not want that nomination. Okay. Yes, sir. I am gonna nominate Jeff Farley for the 3rd year.
Oh.
I've been trying to get him
I'm
on
too
here for
busy.
3 years.
You're not that busy.
Yes, we
are. You're not.
No, I don't wanna be home at night.
Hey, I nominate James Enoch Pope.
James Pope? Okay. Is that who wanted to see it? I'm sorry. Okay, so Jeff, you were nominated, but you declined the nomination. Okay,
Thank you, Doug.
all right. You need that back down. Ricky Beverly was nominated by Beardell Baker. but refused.
I nominate Lester in the 2-year position.
No.
No,
Why?
Lester was nominated and he has declined that.
Okay, did somebody nominate somebody else down here?
Yes, James.
James Pope for,
Can't be on both sides.
No, can't be on both sides of that. There you go.
James Pope for the 3-year.
I'll second it.
Thank you.
I nominate Grady for the 2-year position.
What? They were the 3 years.
Rita, you have been nominated. Are you going to accept that? Okay. Rita has declined that nomination. Are there any other nominations? Okay, there are no other nominations. And so there is no one to vote for. Or I guess we better vote for these. So I'm going to hand out to people that are allowed to vote 3 pieces of paper, and you're gonna write 1 year, and you're gonna write the name underneath it. For all 3 different seats.
Are they like one per seat?
Yes.
And then we can keep that like right up here so we can see it.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. And then we will count the votes, and then it'll so be
Is anyone else interested?
anyone. Anyone.
I think Dee Dee is.
Hey, I volunteer enough on the city council, I believe me, I don't need more aggravation. Huh? I ain't got one day right now.
Okay, I'm gonna go back here.
I nominate Terry Sheets in the number 2 position.
She cannot,
Oh, it's not in hers.
yeah.
The water bill is in Terry's name.
Well, yeah, but,
Oh, okay.
Hey, James,
Terry was nominated, but she has declined.
you wanna do your name?
Okay, is there anyone else?
yeah. We can still do that water meter.
We're gonna close this if no one else. Going once, going twice, anyone else not wanting to nominate anybody?
No, sir.
Giving you fair chance to nominate, just. Okay. Nominations are going to be closed at, 7:14. Will you write that down? Okay, those that are able to vote, but I'd rather have paper, that way it is on, that way we can. I think what I need to do is, I'll walk around, I know. Okay. You'll have to, you can vote. 1, 2, 3. There's pins But, don't go yet until I get on papers.
And we know what the three is now.
Doesn't matter.
They're all doing great.
Hey, they're independent. As long as they're not socialists, that's all right.
Five babies left,
Huh?
5 babies left. We're outside the city. See them walk around the block. They're in the basement trying to get out. Maybe lost in the bottom. See, you could go down real quick.
Anyone think that they did not get papers that should have gotten papers?
Mr. Les?
Lester, your meter is under retainer for Russell Street.
Oh, is it?
It's under retainer.
And the one is in Jackie's, the one in the house, okay.
Yes, that is right. And it has to be an active meter to, if it was on, then it would be fine.
Okay.
Where are the meetings going? They go here?
Okay, is there anyone that did not get papers that think that they should have gotten papers?
Answer your question.
Oh, yeah.
They had to buy the land, build it.
No.
So, undetermined locations.
I don't know.
Okay, on your forms, make sure that you put, seat 1, seat 2, and seat 3. And then put them in the appropriate bowl, please.
And before the meeting's over, one of the lucky three decide where y'all want all the paperwork to go and stuff supporting your home.
Do what? Now, what was that again?
Need a pen?
One of you gotta do all that paperwork,
Yes.
have all that in your
Yes.
home.
Okay.
I need a needle to write it down.
She's on the woodwork.
Sorry. You're fine.
That's part of those.
It is.
Do you need-
We see them.
Did you,
In donation would be less recommended.
I don't remember 6 hours.
It was a huge amount.
It costs a lot for stamps.
You realize how much money it costs for all these samples? Sometimes I go up there.
neither do mine.
and spend $25 a month. DIQ Well, all that paper that I fill out
Frankie
on the samples
was nominated for seat
goes
1.
in that and go. We pay them, I forget how much.
Donna was nominated for seat 2.
$1,000.
We have to have a stamp.
There's our problem. Because
All of
Mr.
them.
Copeland is not a leader. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, there's been trouble. Mr. Pope cannot be elected, he can't be on the board. Or can he vote? Because he is a,
renter, and he doesn't hold the membership on that house.
so he
Yes.
cannot be on the board.
Justin Herron owns, or,
Would you repeat that for everybody?
Yes, in order to be on the board, you have to own that meter. And you don't own the meter. You rent the house, which means you are a renter,
You have a
but
renter's
not an
membership.
owner. You have to own the meter in order to be able to vote. So, I will take out
whatever seat that is.
one, I'll take one out of every vote, since there was only one.
You gotta just take out his.
Oh, he can still run, but he can't vote?
No.
No, he can't, he do either one.
No, so the 3-year, none of the 3 years we can vote on. So there's gonna be a seat open on the board. Oh, I'm gonna put this. This is for Claude Harrington, this is not for me, he just handed them to me. So, seat 1 can go back in here.
Vote for Trump?
Alright, I have to stay on the board. Anybody else wanna get on?
I would too.
If somebody else don't get on here?
No, Kathy, no, Fitzpatrick,
I second it.
no,
Decline.
no.
No.
Alright, let's not play games. I'm ready to go home.
Okay,
Alright, so here we are. We only have 2, so that's fine, whatever.
so, write that down that Mr.
Kathy
After-
Prince, just said that Kathy Prince declined. Mr. Pope is not a leader.
It's not possible. Thank you, Mr. Pope, for gonna do that. I really appreciate you for doing that, but that's what the bylaws say. That's what, not what we made up, that's what our bylaws say.
Alright, now at this time,
Yes?
You're just semi-interested.
No, I just told
She
her.
declined. We wrote, did you write that down, that she was
yes.
declining?
Alright, at this time, we're gonna count the votes. And then after we count the votes, if you are not holding a seat and have to have papers notarized, we are asking you to leave the building at that time. We're gonna adjourn the meeting
But we will adjourn it, whenever.
after we count the votes.
Okay. So, I'm counting, 1,
Is this
let's
This
do
one needs count.
let's do first.
no, I was saying that.
1, 2,
Go.
Lester, won't you reconsider, sir?
I can't. I don't have a meter in my name to tack it.
7,
It's already over, we're counting votes.
9. There's 9
Fine.
for seat 1.
The seat 1 is 9.
They come down and film me 38 times, we got 38 years, 38 times, that's fine.
You don't know individual work on that.
Here. Pretty close.
Keep it over also.
Pretty close.
6, 7, 8, and there are 9 for Donna. Can you count?
Very good.
There's 9 votes for Donna. Okay, give me a piece of paper, please. All that voted, I would appreciate it if you would come up and, sign your name on this piece of paper.
That you was present at our meeting. We appreciate you all coming out.
Donna Thornburg and Frankie Matthew Frankie Matthews is gonna sit, for 1 year, and Donna Thornburg is going to sit for a 2-year term. Next year, we will have another annual meeting and vote for someone else for this 1 year.